Hey guys, it's Lars Hauwert here. Welcome to this video coming from the beautiful Lima here. Thought I would record a quick video regarding how you can also create a life of abundance where you can travel anywhere you want in the world, do anything you want with e-commerce. And nowadays there's so much misinformation out there about e-commerce that you might be wondering, like, is it even possible with e-commerce to make like a good living and just be able to travel anywhere I want, buy things I want, like basically just have abundance and have freedom? And the answer is 100% yes. I've done it myself. There are thousands of other people that have done it for themselves as well. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about how you can actually do this and get the work done. So without any further ado, let's dive right into it. So the thing that separates successful e-commerce entrepreneurs from unsuccessful e-commerce entrepreneurs is, I would say, described in only one word, which is pain. The more pain that you're able to go through, the faster you will progress and the more money that you'll be making with your business. So pain can also be described as resistance, can take shape in many different ways in your head. It can be doubts that you're having about the e-commerce store that you're building. Or, for example, one big thing that I always had was being afraid of angry customers whenever I was making orders and I was getting like negative emails from customers or phone calls. It was always sort of a resistance form for me, telling me that I should disable my ads, I should stop with the store that I'm running because my products were bad. Of course, you have to have good product quality, but at the same time, that was a big resistance form from my side. So basically, you have to identify these different resistance forms for yourself. In your specific case, there's hundreds of different resistance forms possible that you can have. But basically, it's the thing that's stopping you from doing the work. And if you're able to keep executing despite having that resistance in your head, you will win. So if I would have had this information earlier on my journey in e-commerce, then I would have been way more ahead than I am at this day. But it's never too late, of course, to learn this. And I want for you to know this as soon as possible. So you basically know that you have to go through this pain, and that it's good if you have doubts in your head about your store and what you're doing. Because I was always thinking, if I'm having doubts about it, then I'm doing something wrong. But actually it's the opposite way, where if you're having doubts in your head about what you're doing, you're actually doing it right, because that pain is what is giving you like progress if you beat the pain. Because essentially your body is telling you that you're doing something that matters and that can actually make a difference and get you to that next level in income. So because your current self is very comfortable where it's at, and it does not want you to grow because it's an uncomfortable place with more responsibility and more risk. And once you're at that new level, let's say you're doing $10,000 in revenue per month and you want to get to $100,000 per month, then you're very comfortable at $10,000 and you don't know what will happen at $100,000. So your whole identity is tied to the 10,000 and actually does not want you to get to that $100,000, which not really make sense maybe, because consciously you really want to get there, but still your body works against you. So you have to keep working despite this resistance that your body is putting up essentially. And with going through pain also comes patience, because you can go through pain for 1 month, which is amazing. But that's just a start, right? Like the first 3 years of me being in e-commerce, I don't think I made a whole lot. I think I made my first $1 million in e-commerce sales after being 4 years in the game. And of course, $1 million in sales is not $1 million in profit. So even that, after 4 years, it wasn't like an amazing payout. Like you'll make 200 grand profit of that probably. But the first 3 years, I didn't make a whole lot, while I still had to keep going through pain, keep putting in the work. So the pain is good, but you have to do it for a long amount of time. So I hope this makes sense and I'm able to help you out with this. If I would have known this early on in my entrepreneurial journey, I would have been way further ahead than I'm right now. So I want you to know this right now and start implementing this so you're able to progress way faster than the average person, because pain is uncomfortable and nobody wants to go through it. But the payoff is after going through it, right? Your abundance, all your goals are after the pain that you have to go through. Essentially, you have to go through the fire to get out of the fire at the end and reach your goal. So I hope that makes sense. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments down below. I read all the comments myself. There's also a link in the description. You can check it out. I don't really care if you click it or not. It just talks about how we help clients to grow their e-commerce store. So feel free to check it out. But I just hope you got a lot of value out of this video. So yeah, thanks for your attention, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.